Yes, it was one of dem bones. It was the shin bone. So let's have a look at our scores before we move on. Shyam's on 25, Judith's on 46. We're heading for our last games. And last letters, Shyam, are yours.
I'll start with a consonant again.
Thanks, Shyam. N.
Another one, please.
S.
Another one.
R.
A vowel.
A.
Another vowel.
U.
Another one.
I.
A consonant.
M.
Another consonant.
H.
And a vowel. Thank you.
And last letter O.
And 30 seconds on the clock. How many did you get from that lot, Shyam?
5 again.
And Judith?
I got a 6, Richard.
Let's start with the 5, please.
Muirs. M-U-I-R-S.
And your 6, Judith?
Manners, M-A-N-O-R-S.
David?
Can I just ask you to spell that again, please, Shyam?
M-U-I-R-S.
Mewers. Okay. I suppose I should attend to the 6. Manners is good. Well played, Judith. A good 6. And Mewers is only listed here as a capital, in fact, a surname. So Mewers would not have accorded any points.
And what did you come up with, David?
I found a 7, and that was Nourish. N-O-U-R-I-S-H.
Excellent. Good work. But 6 points on that round for Judith. Our last numbers adventure now. And Judith, what do you fancy?
I'll stick with the tried and true, please, of 2 large and 4 small. Thank you.
Thanks, Judith. 2 large and 4 small for the last numbers game for tonight. And starting with the smalls, 9, 5, 7, 1, and the 2 large, 50 and 100. The target to reach is 433.
Let's see if we can get there. Well, Judith, how close did you get?
435.
435, just 2 away. Well done. Shyam?
Exactly the same. 435.
435 also.
Yep.
So, Judith, show us what you did, please.
Okay, I did 5 minus 1
5 minus 1 is 4.
times 100,
By 100,
400,
400.
plus 7 times 5.
7 by... I think you've used it twice.
Oh.
The 5 twice here, sorry, Judith.
Sorry,
Yes,
yep.
Judith, I'm sorry.
Yep.
We can't give you that, I'm afraid.
No.
So, Shyam, now you had the same total, 435. What was your method?
I think I've made a mistake in the calculation, sorry, so...
Okay, Lily, that's a little disappointing. Both Shyam and Judith haven't managed this one. Was it a tricky one? Did you crack it?
Always reasonably tricky. I'll show you what I've done. Now, 5 by 100 gives you 500. Minus 50 is 450. And right now we're 17 away, so let's make the 17. 9 plus 7 is 16, plus 1 is 17. Take that all away is 433.
That's what we wanted to see. Lovely work, Lily. Very nice solution. Thank you. Unfortunately for Shyam and Judith, no score in that round. That means that Shyam is now on 25, Judith 52. Well, 10 points up for grabs in our final round tonight. Of course, it's the conundrum. So let's reveal tonight's conundrum. Your time starts now. last-minute buzz there, Judith. What do you think?
Maybe sacrilege?
Well, maybe. Let's check that. And the solution tonight is sacrilege. So, right, almost at the last moment, 10 points to Judith, bringing her score to a spectacular 62, and that makes our winner tonight, Judith. Well done.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Shyam, couple of unlucky words, but there was some great play both last night and tonight from you, so thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
And of course, we'd love you to have a dictionary to remember us by.
Cheers.
And Judith, wow, look at that. Only a second or two to go. How was the adrenaline in the conundrum there?
Yeah, pretty helpful actually.
Well done, Judith, and we look forward to seeing you back tomorrow night.
Thanks, Richard. Lovely.
Well, David, another good night, but my favourite word for the night was when you mentioned brandy. I don't necessarily mean the drinking kind. You know, it took me right back to the schoolyard with brandy, the tennis ball throwing
Yeah.
game.
Oh, look, it was a great game. I actually think it was made illegal very soon after I left school. But did you play foursquare or handball? That's another favourite.
Yes, yeah, and we called it handball as well, just sort of, hitting the tennis ball against the wall. What about you, Lily? Because you were saying that you didn't play any painful games. What did
Yeah.
you play?
I did quite like handball, but we also played tip.
Tips, is that like touch or tag?
Yeah, it's like...
Or
it's a-
chasey?
Yeah,
Same
something
thing.
like that.
Kiss chasing?
And risk getting boy germs, gross.
I'm going to have to leave you two in the playground and say goodnight, I think. See you tomorrow night, because that is the show for this evening. I hope you scored well if you were playing at home. But of course, if you would like to see more letters and numbers before we return tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, then you can just go to the website. That's sbs.com.au/letters and numbers. Until tomorrow night, though, good night.